In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Build IDE for flashing firmware to your SparkFun Photon Redboard or any other Particle.io device. So the first thing is you're going to want to go to build.particle.io and use your account to log in. If you don't have an account, you can create one, but typically I associate the Photon Redboard that I'm programming with a specific account. So use the account that's tied to your Photon Redboard. Now, when you log in, the first thing you're going to see is that there are a number of tabs here on the left to do various things. And this is the area on the right where you can go ahead and type in your program for your firmware. And here's where, in this panel right here, you can load different apps. So the first thing I'm going to do is load the code at TAC robotics library and show you how to use an example from there. So I'm going to click on this libraries link in this area. And when you go to the libraries link, oops, it's a little slow. There's a section where you can see community libraries. You're going to type code TAC and notice that code TAC robotics comes up. So when you click on this, it shows you the library code for all of it. And there are several different example files. So the first one is this one that says one_robot.ino. And there are 5 different examples currently in the library, and more can be added later on. But what I want to do is from this one_robot.ino, I'm going to use this example to start a project. So if I scroll down on this panel here, I see use this example. When I click on it, it creates my own copy of one robot. And this is now my copy, and it's in the code tab. I'm out of the libraries. This is now one of my apps. Now that I have this app here, I can go ahead and flash it. Now, anytime you make a change to the code, you're going to want to verify the code to make sure that it's correct. So to verify, you can click on the verify button here, and down at the bottom, it'll say compiling code and tell you whether or not your code is correct or if you've made a mistake. Now, if you make changes, my suggestion is, until you get more familiar with programming, make one change and verify it. After you verify it, you can go ahead and hit flash. And what it's going to do is, if your Photon Redboard is online, when you click flash, it's going to send the program to that particular Photon Redboard. It takes a little while. You'll see the robot reset, and eventually it'll come online. If you happen to have more than one Photon Redboard, you can select which one you want to target. Over here, where you see devices, it'll show you the different devices that you have, and it'll show you whether or not the device is online. In addition to that, if I want to get some more detailed information about my particular device, there's also a dashboard, and that opens a separate window that you might have to log into. But it will show you things like, for example, an event log of the different things that's happening with your robot. So for example, I just flashed my firmware, and it will say that I have this flash status that says success. My robot's booting right now after I've flashed the firmware, and as it comes online, you may see an event that says device came online. But that's how to use the Particle IDE to start a project based off of the code TAC robotics library. If you do make any changes, you can hit save and it will save it. And all of this is available in the cloud so that next time you log in from any other computer, you can see it right then and there.